Hey guys, I don't know what day it is, but the doctor's still not cast. Morale's low. I'm running out of water and food. Anything could happen.
Hello Whovians, Crispy Bro here, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for sticking around. You know, I don't thank you enough for that. I appreciate you. So today I'm going to try and answer as best I can, which won't be great, but when will the next Doctor be cast? Because it's been a while. It's been a hot minute, and a lot of people are getting impatient. People are suggesting David Tennant's coming back. Hugh Grant is the Doctor.
Crispy for showrunner?
A lot of ridiculous claims like that. So today we're going to look at how long it usually takes to cast a new Doctor since the revival of the show, and discuss when we think this next Doctor will in fact be cast. So it's going to be fun. Before we get into it, hey, why not consider subscribing if you have not already? It would mean the world to me. We are trying to grow and get to 30,000 at some point. Please like the video as well, as it does help the YouTube algorithm, which has been somewhat punishing me lately. I don't know why. And last but not least, I do have a podcast that we do every single week called Who's There? A Doctor Who Podcast. All links to that can be found in the description below. Alright, let's figure out when this new Doctor's coming around, hey? So I thought I would cast your mind back to 2005, where the top song that year was this. And Christopher Eccleston's first episode, Rose, goes live on the 26th of March, 2005. And then a few days later, on March 31st, it was announced that he was leaving. So I was not watching this at the time, but I can imagine, you know, I don't know what it would be like watching a new show for the first time, and then figuring out a couple days later that, oh, your main guy, he's actually leaving. But I know there was a lot of behind the scenes drama, and some things were said that were not too great, like towards Christopher Eccleston, which are pretty unjustified. In fact, I have a whole video on that if you want to check it out, but yeah. But then it was announced on April 16th, 2005 that David Tennant had in fact been cast as our next Doctor. So that is a whole gap of about 21 days. That is minuscule. That is teeny tiny. That is a very quick turnaround. But then David Tennant came into the show. Fan favorite, whatever. So Tennant announced that he was leaving the program on October 29th, 2008. And here's a clip.
When Doctor Who returns in 2010, it won't be with me. No, don't make me cry.
I can't imagine what it would have been like watching this on TV and everyone would be like, oh my gosh, what a power play. David Tennant's like, yeah, I got this award for this role that you love me in. But it's not going to be me soon. And then Matt Smith, 11, was cast on January 3rd, 2009, which is a whopping 123 days. So over 100 days more than the previous announcement. So that's about 4 months of waiting, you know, which is pretty reasonable, which is fine. I'd survive that. Okay, so Matt Smith is in the role. He's having a great time. But then on June 1st, 2013, Matt Smith announced that he was leaving. Now, I had my YouTube channel at this point, so here was my reaction when he announced that he was leaving. And I think I cried. I haven't watched this video back in, you know, like 8 years, but here we go, roll it.
As most of you probably know, Matt Smith is leaving, and that is just very... Oh, I can't even explain it right now. Because he was my first Doctor, and now that he's leaving, I don't know what to think.
But then Peter Capaldi, Daddy 12, was announced on August 4th, 2013. So that is about a 92-day gap there, about 3 months, so shorter than the gap between 10 and 11. Now here's the juicy stuff. Peter Capaldi, he's in the role. He's one of my favorite Doctors, if not my favorite Doctor. But then on January 30th, 2017, Peter Capaldi announced that he was leaving, and we realized that Series 10 would in fact be his last. Very sad news, very sad time. I don't know if I made a video on it. If I did, can you roll a clip? If not, just say, no clip found. But yeah, so that happened, and then at the men's Wimbledon final of 2017, so July 16th, Jodie Whittaker was cast as the first female Doctor, and here is my reaction.
It's the Broadchurch girl, no way. No.
There you go, Jodie Whittaker, the 13th Doctor Who. That's just been announced, absolutely. But here it is all.
And that was 167 days, so about 5 months. So the longest wait we've had in Modern Who so far. So last year, pretty much the entirety of 2021, there were rumors that Jodie Whittaker was going to be leaving the show. And then an absolute bombshell dropped on July 29th, 2021, that her and Chris Chibnall would be leaving the show. Which was absolutely huge, but need I just remind you that that was July 29th, 2021. That was over 250 days ago, or 8 months, if my maths is correct. I'm pretty sure it is. So this is the single longest wait we have had for a new Doctor announcement. Now, is that a bad thing? Not necessarily. So a few reasons as to why I think this is happening is because Doctor Who's under new management. Bad Wolf Studios is taking over, and they were just recently bought by Sony, I believe. So there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes, and a lot of important people have to be involved with this casting decision. So there's logistics involved, so even if they have cast someone, they might not want to announce it yet until they have a lot of other concrete things in place. Another reason I think they're keeping it tight-lipped is because they're supposed to start filming in April. And a lot of people think they're starting to film Series 14 in April, but I think they might start filming the 60th in April. April. And if they're doing that, the new Doctor might not debut in the 60th anniversary. So they might just be filming with old Doctors for a while, thus only showing, filming pictures of old Doctors and not having to show this new Doctor in any set photos ever. Thus, they don't have to announce it. So yeah, those are just some of my theories, but I mean, this video could shoot me in the foot. The day after I post this video, they could announce the new Doctor. Like, we don't know. There's not usually a timeline to these things. As you saw from all the other Doctor announcements, like, there's no real structure to this. I hope that they do a live event or tease it or do something cool, because a new Doctor is a TV moment. A monumental moment in television. If I were to have it my way, I think that the way they should do it is about a week after Legend of the Sea Devils, because that Legend of the Sea Devils, however good the episode is, the hype will die down a bit, but Doctor Who will still be in conversation. And then wha-blam! Doctor announcement, Doctor Who's gone global, baby, gone viral. And the centenary special, which will be Jodie Whittaker's last episode, will premiere around October 16th. That's my bet. So the new Doctor announcement, I think, will have to be between Easter and October 16th. My guess is 1 week after Legend of the Sea Devils, but that's just me in an ideal world. There's also a massive rumor right now saying that Jodie Whittaker's regeneration is going to just fade to black, and then we're not actually going to meet the new Doctor. I wouldn't necessarily like this, but I mean, whatever, change up the formula, do whatever you want. But if they do that, then they wouldn't necessarily have to announce the next Doctor until next year, which would be crazy. But, who knows? Look, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below, when do you think the next Doctor will be cast? Give me your predictions. Who do you think it's going to be? How are they going to announce it? Are they going to do a live show, or are they just going to have a little tweet? Let me know down below, and I'll reply, react, and do everything I can, because that's a crispy guarantee. Okay, I've been rambling long enough. I love you all. Take care, and I'll see you in next week's video, whatever that may be. Alonzi! No, not Alonzi. Subscribe if you have not already, and like the video, please. It helps the algorithm. And listen to my podcast. Gosh, I have too many things to list off. I need to make like a sheet. Anyway, Alonzi!
It's crispy. It's crispy. It's crispy pros.